Well, good evening. This is Wayne Albright, and I'm returning to my baseball playoffs, a reimagining of the 2025 Major League Playoffs baseball. And it's using OOTP, Out of the Park Baseball 26. And this game will be the third game of the National League Championship Series, which is tied 1-1 and will be played in Cincinnati. And it will be the San Diego Padres playing the host Cincinnati Reds, the number 5 seed San Diego Padres. Number 6 seed is the Cincinnati Reds. And the winner of this series goes on to the World Series. And right now the series is tied. So a very competitive series so far. And I wouldn't expect anything different going forward. Let me check my stats here. I got to get the previous games. So game 1 was 3-1, and Cincinnati won that behind a Singer performance of 6 2/3 innings for Singer, beating Pavetta. And then game 2 was the Cincinnati Reds losing to the Padres. The Padres evened the series 5-1 behind Dylan Cease, and the losing pitcher was Abbott, the left-hander. So now we go to Game 3 this series, and we will head out to the program here in just a second once I get my papers all straightened out. I keep track of them by paper just in case I get lost. So I have a stack here through the playoffs that I have to organize. So here's the playoff tree so far. The American League is tied 1-1, and they will return on game day October 17th. This is the 16th of October for this game day, and it will be a night game. It's the only game of the day, as the American League takes off after the 2 games in Toronto. So both series are tied at 1. This is a pivotal game 3, and there's going to be some good pitching, at least on paper, for this third game. As you can see from the screen, we have the starting lineups here. We're at the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, 44,000 plus expected. The wind is blowing out to right field at about 8 miles an hour, 8 to 10. It's 46 degrees, so a comfortably cool night in Cincinnati expected. And the starting lineups here for the San Diego Padres, the visiting team. Fernando Tatis once again leads off and plays right field. Batting second, Jake Cronenworth, the second baseman. Batting third, Manny Machado plays third base. Batting fourth, Jackson Merrill, the center fielder. Batting fifth, Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop. Batting sixth, Ryan O'Hearn, the DH. Batting seventh, Luis Arraez, the first baseman. Batting eighth, Ramon Laureano, the left fielder. And batting ninth, Freddie Fermin, the catcher. And the starting pitcher for San Diego is Michael King. So far in the playoffs, he's 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA. During the season, he won 5 and lost 3 in 15 games. For the homestanding Cincinnati Reds, a surprising team so far in these playoffs, looking to try and keep that going. And it will be TJ Friedl leading off once again for the Cincinnati Reds, playing center field. Batting second, Matt McLean, the second baseman. He's had a very good playoff so far. Eli De La Cruz is the shortstop, bats third. Miguel Andujar bats fourth and plays first base. Spencer Steer, the DH, bats fifth. Austin Hayes, the left fielder, bats sixth. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the third baseman, bats seventh. Jose Trevino catches and bats eighth. And the ninth batter, Novi Marte, plays right field. The starting pitcher for the homestanding Cincinnati Reds is right-hander Hunter Green. He's had a fantastic playoff so far, 1.35 ERA and a 2-0 record. He was 7-4 during the season in 19 games with a 2.76 ERA. I will be handling the defense and substitutions as usual. The computer will handle the rest of the game. I may change what the defense is from the computer. That's why I took control of it, just in case there's a time or an opportunity to change it to suit the situation. So here we go. We will go out to the ballpark, and welcome to Cincinnati for Game 3. And from left to right in the outfield, It's Hayes, Friedel, and Marte for the Reds. Infield is Hayes, De La Cruz, McLean, and Andujar at first base. And the catcher, Jose Trevino. The pitcher, right-hander, Hunter Green. He will face the leadoff batter, Fernando Tatis, 194 hitter with 1 home run and 1 RBI so far in the playoffs. So we get started here in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between San Diego and Cincinnati. We'll have a fly-in and then the 1-1 pitch. Home team, the Reds, wearing white. The road team, San Diego, is wearing dark brown uniform tops. It's grounded to short. There's De La Cruz. He will pick it up, throw to first, and that's the first out of this game. So Tatis grounds out for the first out, and it will be Jake Cronenworth to step in. Batting .318 with no home runs and an RBI in the playoffs. And he will face Green here in the top of the first with 1 out. And the first pitch. That's grounded to second, picking it up, and that will bobble, and he will make an error. I think, yes. Oh, they didn't charge him an error? Okay. A generous scorekeeper gives him single. So a runner on first with 1 out, and Cronenworth leads off with Andujar holding him, and Manny Machado, .226 batter, 1 home run and 4 RBIs. See how aggressive San Diego is to start this game. And the first pitch. He holds at first, and that is well hit to left center field. Machado may have just put him ahead, and he did. He hits his, I believe, 2nd home run of this series, or of the playoffs, excuse me. And San Diego takes advantage here in the top of the first, and they lead it 2-0. So Hunter Green having a rough start here. That's normally not the case in these playoffs. Hunter has been very good when he's pitched. So now it's 2-0. That was the 2nd home run for Machado in these playoffs. And Merrill, the left-handed batter, center fielder, batting .226, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, with 1 out and a 2-2 pitch. And he lines it to center, moving very little, is Friedel, and that's 2 out. So 2 outs, and Bogaerts will bat. The right-handed batting shortstop, batting .107 with 1 RBI so far. And a full count. And it's inside and low, and it's a walk. So another base runner for the Padres as O'Hearn steps in. O'Hearn started the season with the Orioles, traded at the deadline to the Padres. He has a home run, 2 RBIs, hitting .409 for the left-handed batter, O'Hearn. So 2 out, Bogaerts at first. He's being held by Andujar. No, and the first pitch, there goes Bogaerts. And Trevino throws, and he is safe. So a stolen base for Bogaerts. And he puts himself in scoring position with 2 outs. And O'Hearn up. And a 2-strike pitch. Struck him out. So Green does get out of the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 left. And Cincinnati will get its first turn at bat in the bottom of the first. So it'll be Michael King taking the mound. He's pitched 8 1/3 innings in the playoffs so far, 1-0 record. And Friedel will lead it off with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs, batting .209 in the playoffs. The center fielder, left-handed batter, and a 2-2 pitch coming from King. Oh, in the inside corner, a fastball looking, 1 out. So Matt McLean will bat. He's had a good playoff. He's batting .314, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. A lot going on with him. He did make a play in the top of the first, wasn't charged an error. But that runner eventually scored. And a 1-2 pitch from King. And a strikeout, 2 in a row for King to start this game. And De La Cruz, the switch hitter, batting left-handed, will step in. 256 batter, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. So the Padres lead 2, or scored 2 in the top of the first. And a full count from King to De La Cruz here in Cincinnati. And a 1-2-3 strikeout inning for King. And we go to the top of the second with the Padres leading 2-0. So Green will try to adjust here. He's down 2-0. Reyes will lead off, then Laureano and Furman to bat. 129 hitter, 3 RBIs for Reyes. And a 1-1 pitch. Lined into center. There goes Friedel back toward the warning track. Just before the warning track, he'll grab it, and that's 1 out. Laureano will bat. 364 batting average. No home runs, 2 RBIs for the right-handed hitting left fielder. He too was an Oriole, I believe. Let's see. Or did he play for, let's see. Yeah, he did. He played for the Orioles earlier in the season. And a 2-ball, no-strike pitch from Green. That is popped high in the infield, round the pitcher's mound. De La Cruz will grab it, and that's the 2nd out. And Furman, one of the better hitters for Cincinnati in these playoffs. 444 batting average, a home run, and 10 RBIs. And 2 outs. And the first pitch from Green. That's lined into left center field, and that will fall. It will go to the wall. Friedel will pick it up, and Furman gets another hit. So a 2-out double here in the bottom of the second puts him at second base for the top of the order. And Tatis, who's 0 for 1 in this game, he grounded out his first time. So 2 outs with Furman at second, and a 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout from Green. He rears back and fires a fastball. And that will be the 3rd out. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. An inning and a half, and there's San Diego's 2-0 lead. Andujar will step in for the home team, followed by Steer and Hayes. Andujar has had a very good playoff so far. A lot of doubles. He has hit, batting .289. He has 11 hits so far, and I bet you close to half of them are doubles. No home run, 2 RBIs. Right-handed batter, first baseman. And here's King with a 1-strike pitch. And that's well hit to left field. Going back to the wall, and it's in the fence, and I just spoke too soon about no home run as he cuts the lead in half with a solo home run here in the top of the bottom of the 2nd inning. So Andujar cuts into the lead here with 1 swing as the left fielder tried to climb the wall out there, but was not going to be successful given the height of the wall out there. So nobody out, and Steer will bat. A home run and 6 RBIs, 244 batting average. And a 1-2 pitch. And that's well hit to right center field. Back-to-back home runs have tied this game for the Reds. So King has been roughed up here. After a strikeout-filled first inning, he has given up 2 home runs back-to-back here to start the things off in the bottom of the 2nd. So a whole new ball game now as the Reds go back-to-back here to tie it. And Austin Hayes will bat. No home runs, 3 RBIs. So we're back to even now. And a 1-ball, no strike from Hayes. And that's lined to center. And coming in is Merrill, and he will grab it, and that's 1 out. So with 2 swings, we're back to 2-2. And tied. So Hayes will bat. Oh, no home runs, 5 RBIs, a .342 batting average, though, in the playoffs. So Hayes, the right-handed batter, faces a 1-0 pitch. And that's lined to first. And Reyes will grab it, and that's 2 outs. So Trevino, the catcher, will bat. 308 hitter, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. I think the home run was last game, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. I don't know when it was. I'd have to go back. But anyway, he has a home run and 2 RBIs, 308. Batting average, King trying to get out of this inning now with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch without further damage. And it's grounded to first. Reyes picks it up and throws it to King, covering, and that's 3 outs. So, 2 home runs have tied the game at 2 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. And Green will face Cronenworth, Machado, and Merrill, 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Padres. Cronenworth singled and scored his first time. 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. A splitter got him. That's 1 out. 3rd strikeout for Green. And it will be Machado who homered, responsible for the 2 runs in the top of the 1st. And a full count to Machado. And that's lined into right field for a base hit. So 2 for 2 now is Machado. And a 1-out single with Merrill stepping in. Left-handed batter, flied out to center his first time. So 1 out, 1 on. Machado probably isn't a threat to go anywhere, but we'll see. 1-2 pitch, he holds. And a strikeout on a slider. Looking, that's the 4th strikeout for Green here. And now there's 2 outs. Bogarts, who walked and stole a base his first time. 1-2 pitch. That's well hit to left, but over to get it is Hayes, and that will be the 3rd out. So, no runs, a hit, and 1 left. We are in the bottom of the 3rd, tied 2-2. Marte, the 9th batter in the order, then followed by the top, Friedel and McLean. Marte, 240, no home runs and no RBIs so far in the playoffs. 1 strike pitch from King. That's flied out to left. Back on it is Laureano. He'll grab it, and that's the 1st out. So Friedel struck out his first time. We're tied at 2. And a full count from King to Friedel. And that's low. Ball 4. Fastball missed. Puts a base runner board. And McLean will bat. He struck out his first time. 3 strikeouts for Green so far, or for King so far. Reyes will hold Friedel at first. First pitch and a bunt, and that never seems to go well in this level of baseball at this time. The lost art of any bunting, it seems. So, 1 out and a runner at first. 1-1 pitch, not bunting this time. Lined into center. Oh, it's just at second base. And over to get it is Bogarts. So 2 out. Good positioning to get McLean. And it will be De La Cruz with 2 outs. He struck out his first time. Trying to get out of this bottom of the 3rd is King. First pitch, holding it first. Oh, that's well hit to right field. Going back on it and looking at it is Marte. Or no, it's Tatis. And it's a 2-run home run for De La Cruz. So now the Reds have gone out in front with a home run. The 3rd one off King in this game in 3 innings. That was hit 377. Tatis looked at it and it just went over the fence. So 2 outs, and now the lead is Cincinnati. And Andujar steps in. He homered his first time back in the 2nd inning. Or in the previous inning. 3 balls, 1 strike. Grounded sharply to third, and Machado can't handle it. It will get past him into left field. That will be a base hit. Second hit for Andujar. So King is running a little bit of trouble, and how long do they stay with him is the question. But there are 2 outs, and Steer, who homered also right after Andujar in the second inning. 1 ball, no strikes. That's lined to center. Merrill over to his left, and he will grab it, and that's the 3rd out. The Cincinnati Reds score 2 on the home run by De La Cruz. And they leave 1, and after 3 innings, it is now Cincinnati 4 and San Diego 2. Hunter Green returns to the mound with a lead now. Hunter Green has pitched 23 innings in these playoffs. Struck out 23 also. And he has 4 more in this game and now has the lead. So O'Hearn, Reyes, and Laureano will bat. O'Hearn struck out his first time. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded weakly to short. Up with it is De La Cruz, and he gets him at first. 1 out. Reyes will bat. Reyes is 0 for 1. He flied out to center field. And here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Picked up by Hayes and thrown over to first base, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 ground outs here in the top of the 4th as Laureano steps in. He popped out to the shortstop his first time. And here's a full count from Green. And he struck him out. 5th strikeout now for Green. And the 4th inning is 1, 2, 3. Go to the Padres. So 3.5. It is now 4-2 San Diego. King steps in to the mound, or steps on the mound, I should say. And Hayes steps into the batter's box, followed by Ke'Bryan Hayes at third, batting next, and Trevino the catcher. So, Austin Hayes bats. He is 0 for 1. He flew out to center field. And here's a 2-strike pitch. And a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And that is the first strikeout since the first inning. For King, he has 4 now in this game. Go along with 1 walk, giving up 4 hits and 4 runs. Hayes lined out to first. His first time. 3-2 pitch. And a strikeout for King. 2 outs. So 2 relatively quick outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Trevino, who grounded out to first his first time. And a 1-strike pitch. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Bogaerts. He bobbles it, and that will be a muff. And that will be the first error of the game. The error goes to Bogaerts, and Cincinnati has a base runner. Marte will step in with 2 outs. He's 0 for 1. Trevino is no threat to steal. They won't hold him. And here's Marte. 1 ball, no strikes. Quick pitch. Ooh, quick throw to first. And he's back safe. So Trevino gets back. And they're not going to hold him. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's lined to left. That will be a base hit. So stopping at second is Trevino. And a little bit of 2-out trouble here for King, as the top of the order will be up. 5th hit for the Cincinnati Reds. 2 on, 2 out. And T.J. Friedel steps in, struck out and walked. He has scored a run. And a 2-2 pitch. Oh, that's a strikeout. 3 outs. That's number 6 in the strikeout department. The fastball got him. And the 2nd time Friedel was struck out. So no runs, a hit, 1 error, and 2 left. We go to the 5th inning. And it's Cincinnati 4, San Diego 2. So Hunter Green will pitch to Furman, and then the top of the order, Tatis and Cronenworth. 1 for 1 is Furman. He doubled his first time up. And now he has 2 strikes from Green. Grounded to first. Oh, it's through the hole and a base hit. So another hit for Furman, who continues a hot bat in these playoffs. He is now batting .483. And Tatis, with nobody out, 0 for 2. He has struck out once. And a 2-2 pitch. Oh, he struck him out on the inside corner. That was an excellent pitch at 100 miles an hour. And that's the first out. Cronenworth to bat, and they will not hold Furman at first. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's lined to center. Here comes Friedel. He will grab it, and that's 2 outs. And here's Machado. He is 2 for 2. He has homered and singled, driven in 2 runs so far. And Furman will stay at first, or still be at first. 2 outs for Green to get out of this inning. 2 balls, no strikes. That is lined to short, and that will be the last out. So De La Cruz makes sure of that. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we're in the middle of the 5th inning, and it's 4-2 Cincinnati. So Matt McLean steps in, followed by De La Cruz and Andujar. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. McLean is 0 for 2 so far in this game. King is in the 5th inning. See how much farther he will go. 2 strikes to McLean. And he struck him out. Fastball, 7th strikeout for King. And that's 1 out. And here's De La Cruz. He put them ahead with a 2-run home run his last time up. He has struck out also. So 1 out for the switch-hitting shortstop. And a 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He will walk. So he will be a base runner with 1 out. And here's Andujar, who is 2 for 2, driven in a run with a home run. So here we go. De La Cruz at first. He is a stolen base threat. He will be held by Reyes as King is on the ropes here. I don't know how much longer they'll keep him in. 2 outs. Or no, 1 out. 1-1 pitch. Cruz holds. Line to center. In comes Merrill, and he will grab it, and that's the 2nd out. So nothing going on there on the base path. And Steer will step up. He has homered and flied out to center. So 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. And De La Cruz being held at first base. First pitch, he holds. Ground ball to short. Bogarts flips the 2nd, and that will be a fielder's choice. 6-4 gets the lead runner, and that will be the last out of the inning. So we've completed 5, and it's 4-2 Cincinnati here in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Hunter Green facing Merrill, Bogarts, and O'Hearn. He's up to 77 pitches. His limit, well, he's usually around 22 batters, 6 innings, so he's pretty close to where he should be. I gotta add this. Wait a second. I gotta put this back up here. All right, in case I change pitchers. All right. So here's Jackson Merrill. He is 0 for 2. And a 1-2 pitch from Green. Struck him out. 1 out. Green has settled down since the 2-run first inning. So 1 out, and here's Bogarts. He has walked, stole a base, and he's 0 for 1, flying out to center field. So Green up to 7 strikeouts now. And a 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. Brian Hayes over to first, and that'll be the 2nd out. So Hunter Green is trying to say, oh, I'm going to pitch the 7th inning too. So 2 outs. And it'll be Ryan O'Hearn stepping in, 0 for 2. 2-2 pitch. And that gets past the catcher. And it will go all the way to the wall, and it will be a strikeout, wild pitch. And we see one of those every game too. So we see that, a wild pitch or a pass ball, especially on a strikeout. We see that quite often. We also see the hit batsman, which we have not had yet. I'm sure it's coming. It always seems to happen in these games. So 2 outs. And Reyes steps in 0 for 2. Leading off first base is O'Hearn, being held by Andujar. Reds are up 4-2 over San Diego. So the Padres are trying to get something going here. 1-1 pitch. That's lined into left center field, and that will make the fence. Oh, that hits the top of the fence and almost cleared the fence. And here comes O'Hearn to score the 3rd run on the double by Reyes, and the lead is cut in half. And it's now 4-3 Cincinnati as Reyes takes Green to the top of the wall. It almost cleared the fence. So, a little bit of action here as Hunter Green trying to get out of this inning. He should have been out of this inning, but for the wild pitch, pass ball, whatever you want to call it on the 3rd strike, he'd be out of this inning. So, Reyes makes him pay. And Laureano 0 for 2. So the tying run at second here in the top of the 6th. First pitch. And that's lined to center, and that's pretty well hit. That might get to the wall, and it will. Friedel will get it. Laureano will come into second base, driving in Reyes, and we've got a new ball game at 4-4. As Laureano hits a double right behind Reyes and ties this game, and Hunter Green, who was looking to pitch another inning, is probably finished for the game. So a tie game. He's pitched 27 batters. He's done for. As the Reds will try to get out of this inning without any more damage. And who is going to pitch? Let's look at it. I haven't used him yet, but I don't know if they want to yet. They're going to use Connor Phillips. Will come in to pitch. So Connor Phillips will take the ball in relief of. He pitched to 27 batters. And it will be Phillips. Let's see if he's on the list here. I don't see him anywhere. Let's see. Did he pitch in the last game? Yes, he did. We're going to give him a 5-1. I don't see him on the list. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay. All right, so Connor Phillips will pitch. The right-hander will come in and try to put the inning away. With Freddie Furman, a hot bat. He has doubled and singled in this game, hitting .483 in the playoffs. So the lead run is waiting at second. And a 3-1 pitch from Phillips. And it's a walk. The inning continues. Furman on base 3 times. In the top of the order, Tatis, who is 0 for 3 here with 2 outs. He is overdue. He's only batting .176 in the playoffs. So 2 on, 2 outs. 2 runs are in for San Diego. And a 1-ball, no-strike pitch from Phillips. And that's lined to left, and that will put, most likely, and here comes Laureano at the plate. The plate he's out. As Hayes throws him out at home, 7-2. It will be a base hit, but the 3rd out has made it home on an excellent play by Hayes. So, but 2 runs do score on 3 hits, and they leave a base runner. Or, no, 2 runners. So, bottom of the 6th inning, and we are tied at 4. So, Austin Hayes made the play and made the throw to home, and he leads off here in the bottom of the 6th inning against Michael King, and he may be done also. So, King is done. He pitched 5 2/3, and he pitched 2 runs. He pitched 5. And he faced 23 batters. And San Diego will go to the bullpen. They have all right-handed hitters coming up. Hayes, and Trevino. They have quite a bit of left-handers on the team. Adams is good. Estrada is okay. Rodriguez, he's done a good job. What's Estrada? They're going to bring in Estrada to pitch. So Estrada will come in and replace King here in the bottom of the 6th inning as we go to the bullpens now for the rest of the game. And it's a bullpen game from here on out. Let's see. He is... What's his name? Estrada? Why isn't he on the list? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. All right, Estrada's up to pitch. And he's going to face Hayes, who made the throw at home. And then Hayes, the third baseman, and then Trevino. Hayes is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And a full count from Estrada. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out. And that's one. That's a splitter. Second strikeout for Hayes in this game. And Ke'Bryan Hayes, the third baseman, will bat. He is 0 for 2. He is struck out and lined out. Here's the first pitch from Estrada. That's lined into right field. Moving very little is Marte, and that's the second out. So Trevino with 2 outs. He is 0 for 2. Reached on an error his last time. And here's the first pitch from Estrada. It is popped high on the right side. And Reyes will settle under it and grab it. And that's the third out. So 1, 2, 3 for Estrada here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's still 4 to 4, heading to the 7th. It will be Cronenworth, Machado, and Merrill to bat. Phillips did his job. Not too many left-handers available for Cincinnati. They're going to leave Connor Phillips in. So Connor Phillips he's faced 2 batters. He will pitch to Cronenworth, who is 1 for 3. He has scored a run. And a 1-2 pitch from Phillips. Grounded sharply to first, and that is down the line. And Cronenworth will head to second. And the throw is late. So a leadoff double by Cronenworth here in the top of the 7th inning. Puts the potential lead run, or it is the lead runner, but potential lead runner at second. And Connor Phillips will face Machado, who is homered, singled, and lined out. He has 2 RBIs with that home run. So Cronenworth at second represents the lead run. And a 2-2 pitch from Phillips. Oh, he struck him out. Fastball, got him. Oh no, it was a slider. So, first strikeout for Phillips. Cronenworth still at second. Merrill is up. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. And the first pitch. That's lined into center. And here comes Cronenworth in with the 5th run. And he will be... He nailed him. Oh, wow. Friedel nails him at home plate. So another fantastic play from an outfielder for Cincinnati. It's still a base hit, but Friedel throws out Cronenworth to keep the game at 4. And Hayes saved a run 2 innings ago. No, last inning he saved a run. Okay. So, back-to-back innings with stellar play from the outfielders of Cincinnati. And now it's 2 outs with a base runner at first. With Bogarts to bat, he is 0 for 2. He has walked. See if Phillips can get out of this and get to the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. That is popped high on the left side. Incoming is Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he will grab it, and that's the third out. So, take me out the ball game. Stretch time. 4-4. So here we go. We are back. And Estrada is he going to remain in the game? Let's go to the San Diego bullpen. See who they have. Who's up? Top of the order. Marte, Friedel, McLean. So go to a left-hander here in the bottom of the 7th. Parata's good. No. We've used Parata before. Matsui. Can use him. So let's see. I'm going to use Parata for Estrada. So one day, Parata will come into the game. Peralta, spelled it wrong. He is a left-hander. 1 inning for Estrada. 3 batters. And one day, Vada will be 4-1. Okay. So the left-hander comes in to pitch, and he will face Marte to lead off here in the bottom of the 7th of a tie game. 1 for 2 is Marte. And a 1-2 pitch. That is lined to center, and that will be a base hit. So a leadoff single, and Friedel will bat. So a leadoff runner with some speed at first. Reyes will hold, and Friedel will step up. He is 0 for 2. He has scored a run. He walked once. 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for San Diego. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Cincinnati here in the bottom of the 7th. With nobody out. And the first pitch, grounded to second, up with it over to short, and then to first, and the best friend, pitcher's best friend, 4-6-3, double play. Takes care of that threat, and now there's quickly 2 outs. So Parata trying to get out of this inning, gets an assist from his infielders, as Cronenworth to Bogarts to Reyes wipes out the person. And gets 2 outs. So McLean to bat, 0 for 3. And a 1-1 pitch. That is popped right side of the infield. And it will be Reyes who grabs it. And that will be the 3rd out. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. 7 innings in the book. And it's 4-4. Heading to the 8th. And Phillips will be done. Pitched 1/3 and 1 inning. 1 1/3 innings. All right. And faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters. And let's see who the Reds will bring in here. They don't have much in the left-hander department. And it will be O'Hearn, Reyes, and Laureano. May have to just go with the best reliever. which is Santillan. And that's who they're going to go with. So Santillan will pitch. Right-hander. And he is a 4-1. Okay, so Santillan to pitch to O'Hearn, Reyes, and Laureano. 0 for 3, but with a run scored, is O'Hearn. All right, top of the 8th. And a 1-2 pitch to O'Hearn. Grounded to short. There's De La Cruz over to his left. Will make the throw, and that's 1 out. So 1 out, and Reyes will bat. He has doubled and scored in 3 trips. And a 1-strike pitch. That's popped out past third, and out to get it is Cruz. And will be the 2nd out. Laureano, who has doubled in a run, struck out and popped out here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes. That's flied out to right, over to his left is Marte, and he will grab it. That's the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the 8th. Go to the Padres. And the bottom of the 8th, it will be a 4-4 game headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. Peralta to face De La Cruz, and then maybe another pitcher will come in. So Peralta turns Cruz around to the right side. He's batted left-handed all 3 times previously. He is 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk. And the first pitch from Peralta. That's lined out to right field. That will fall into a base hit. 2nd hit for De La Cruz here in the bottom of the 8th to lead off. And that will be it for Peralta. So Peralta will go. And he pitched 1 inning and faced 4 batters. And the bullpen now for San Diego, as Andujar will step in, followed by Steer. So now they got to think about who they're going to put in. They've got 2 closers. Jason Adam, who's going to come into the game. So Jason Adam will pitch here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the for the Padres. Let's see what he is here. Adam. Four and 1. Okay. All right. Base runner with nobody out as Adam steps to the mound. Andujar is 2 for 3. He has homered. He's also flied out. So, base runner, De La Cruz with very good speed at first. Reyes will hold. 1 ball, pitch, coming. Cruz holds. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Andujar, and there, Cruz stops at 2nd. And a base hit puts him at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. So the Reds trying to put the pressure on here with Steer up to bat. He has homered in 3 trips. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning of Game 3 here in Cincinnati. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to 2nd, and that will get through. And here comes Cruz. Will he make it? He will make it home, and the Reds lead it 5-4 on the base hit by Steer. And still, there is nobody out. That run is charged to Peralta. And Austin Hayes will bat. So San Diego in a bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jason Adam trying to get out of this inning. 0 for 3 is Hayes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a strikeout. That's what he needed, a changeup. 3rd strikeout for Hayes in this game. So 1 out, 2 on. Cincinnati now leads it 5-4. And here's Hayes, who's 0 for 3. The bottom of the order has basically not done much of anything for Cincinnati. So here's a chance for Adam to get out of this inning. First pitch. Infield at 3rd in. Ground ball to 2nd. It's weakly hit. He will go to 2nd. And Cronenworth will get it. And they will get the double play. So the double play will end the inning. 4-6-6-3. Pitcher's best friend there. Didn't think it would materialize, but slower runners, I guess, allowed it to happen. So 1 run, though. 3 hits and nobody left. No, 1 left. Andujar. So 1 left. And we head to the top of the 9th inning. And Cincinnati leads 5-4. Santillan will sit down. He pitched 1 inning. Faced 3 batters. And they will go to their closer for Cincinnati, who is Graham Ashcraft. Or do they go to Pagan? They'll go to Pagan. Emilio Pagan will pitch. Try to nail this game down for Cincinnati to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Pagan. So San Diego has to come through here to force the bottom of the 9th. And Pagan to pitch. He's pitched 4 innings in the playoffs. 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. Here's Furman. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. 2 balls, no strikes. Infield, 3rd and 1st playing right at the line to prevent anything down the line into the corner. That's lined into left. In comes Hayes, and that's the 1st out. So 1 out. And Tatis to bat. He is 1 for 4. So 2 outs away from taking a 2-1 lead. Our Cincinnati Reds. 1-2 pitch from Pagan. Grounded weakly to 2nd. In comes McLean. He's got to hurry, and he'll make the play. And that's the 2nd out. And here's Cronenworth. As the crowd gets excited here to close out this game. Cronenworth is 2 for 4. Remember, Reds have thrown out 2 base runners at home plate in this game. So, 2 outs, nobody on, and a 2-strike pitch from Pagan. And that's it. Struck him out on a splitter, and that's the 3rd out, and then game 3 is now to the Cincinnati Reds as they take it 5-4 here at the Great American Ballpark. And the Reds will celebrate, albeit not too enthusiastically, but they earned the win, and they'll celebrate a little bit. And they will move on to game 3 now, or game 4 now, and see if they can strengthen this lead in the series. So we will go to the recap of this game. As Adam will take Peralta will take the loss. So let's go to the recap here. We are in the recap. Cincinnati pulls another one here. And they're 2 games away from the World Series now, which would be an ultimate shock, being the 6th seed. They've already beaten the Dodgers, Phillies, and now they're up against San Diego, and they're up in the series. So we'll see how this goes in the future, but Cincinnati's looking tough. And they might have Singer pitch the next game. So they have a shot here to win this series. And De La Cruz will be the player of the game as he started things off. Or no, he did not. He hit the game-winning... No, that's not true either. He hit a 2-run home run back in the third inning to put them up at that point 4-2. But he did score 2 runs. So De La Cruz is the player of the game. 3 hours and 21 fake time, and 44,000 plus in the stands. The winning pitcher, Santillan, he is 1-1 in the playoffs, and Pagan will get his 4th save. So I got to write that down. Win, save. And Peralta will get the loss. He's 0-1. So let's go to the batting and see how the batting did in this game. Machado had 2 hits and 2 RBIs and a home run. Cronenworth 2 hits and a run scored. Reyes had a hit, RBI and run scored. Laureano had a hit and a run scored. They had 10 total. They struck out 10 times, walked twice. For the Cincinnati Reds, De La Cruz 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Andujar 3 hits out of 4, run scored, an RBI. Steer 2 hits out of 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored. And Marte 2 hits. To close out, they had 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. So, Game 3 is in the book for the National League Championship Series. And it looks like Cincinnati will move to Game 4 with a 1-game advantage. So we can move on here and give the final totals. San Diego, in the losing effort, 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. And for the winning Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher was Santillan, the save Pagan, and the losing pitcher Wandy Peralta. So Adam pitched 1 inning total. He faced 4 batters. So that's it for that. Let's go on and move forward, see where we're at. Really not much going on in real life so far as I think the winter meetings are coming up, so hopefully there will be some movement of significance, as there are plenty of free agents waiting out there to see where they're going to go. And this was October 16th game day for the Reds and Padres, so I think we can finish the day without any trouble and move on to the next day, where 2 games will be played. The American League returns, as we will see. So here we go. Continue today. Finish today. The Phillies guy will show up. There he is, as usual. There's nothing I'm going to do about it, since this is just the playoffs, not a career. And we'll go to the scores and see what's on the schedule. And the afternoon game will be the National League game of San Diego against Cincinnati. And the night game will be the Blue Jays traveling to the Guardians for Game 3. And we'll see if these starting pitchers are right. They may be. I know it's probably Darvish is probably okay. Lodolo, it's either going to be him, Littell, or Singer for the Reds. They may hold Singer, they may not. So we'll take a look at that and see what's available. And then the nightcap, Gavin Williams is likely to take the mound for the first time here in these championship series. And Max Scherzer is slated to be the starting pitcher. We'll take a look at that also. So we have exciting times here. Moving forward, getting closer. We are getting closer to the World Series. So we'll see if these series go 7 or one of them or both of them end early. The playoff tree is what's on the screen. And it would be something if it was an Ohio World Series, the Guardians and Reds. It's going to be tough to beat the Blue Jays, though. They're a tough team. And San Diego's not finished either. I think they still have a shot. So some intriguing times going forward. And I'm all for it. I can't wait to see what this World Series is going to be, since, well, Toronto's still available. But most of it has been totally different than reality, or what really happened, as the Dodgers were knocked out real early by these Reds, and they've been hot. They've been a hot team. And they've come through in the clutch. They've had enough pitching and enough good hitting to get them that far. So they may have finished as the 6th seed, or entered this tournament as a 6th seed, but they're sure not playing like one. So anything can happen when you get into the playoffs. We see it many times in baseball. We see it a lot in football, in the NFL. So we'll see. And whatever. That's it for this broadcast. And like I said, the next game will be Game 4 of the San Diego Padres Cincinnati NLCS before we return to the American League. So I'll try to get to that here in the next day and see if we can move this forward. Hopefully by Christmas I will have this done. I'd like to move on to other projects. So I don't want to make another project and then get stuck on that one. So I'm trying to get this one done. We're one step closer, and we'll see how this ends. So that's it for tonight, and I'll see you next time.